What's up, guys? It's John from Nasty Hat Baits. Finally coming back to you with another video. I've been super busy. My wife and I just had our first child, so I've been focused on that a lot. And other than that, I've been trying to get some orders done. I know you guys have been patiently waiting, which I really appreciate. It's just been really hard to get back into the shop and make some bait, so I'm finally getting back into it. Spent a lot of today making bait. Thanks to my awesome wife. She let me come in here and while she takes care of the baby right now. But today I'm just going to show you what's going on. Just hang out in the shop for a little bit. Recently I had purchased some new reels. I got rid of some of my old stuff. I wanted to upgrade, and I figured I'd sell most of my stuff so I could upgrade and I wouldn't have to pay as much money. So I've been selling off most of my Luz reels. I've had Luz, Abu Garcia, and some other stuff, but I have switched to mainly Daiwa and Shimano reels. And I have switched to JDM reels, which is Japanese domestic market reels, which is stuff that's only the reels that are only made in Japan. You can't get them here, but you can get them off eBay, some Japanese tackle websites and stuff like that. It's just you're gonna have to pay extra for shipping costs, but to me it's totally worth it. I think the reels in Japan stand above any other reel made either in the United States or Korea. To get started, I've one of the reels I've switched to is the Team Daiwa Zillion. They don't make this reel anymore. This is actually the 7.1 gear ratio. They have switched to the new. I had the new Zillion, but I ended up selling it. It's made in. It was made in Korea, but you can tell the difference between the new one and the old one. This one is a lot more quality put into it than the one made in Korea. So it just felt really cheap. It wasn't smooth, but that's just me. Most people do love the new Zillion, but I didn't like it. So I switched to, I bought 4 of these. You can get them on eBay at a decent price. They when they came out, they retailed for like between $300 and $400, so somewhere in there. But you can get them for about between $150 and $200. So I still think it's a great deal. Most of the ones I bought don't have any. There's nothing mechanically wrong with it. It just might be some minor scratches and stuff. It's just nothing that's going to bother me. So next, I follow a group on Facebook. It's called Tackle Porn. It's a really cool group. It's a bunch of guys that post high quality rods and reels, mostly JDM stuff. So most of them post stuff, and then they post stuff from websites in Japan that offer really good deals on reels and stuff like that. And then some of the people actually sell their stuff on there. So I happened to run into this one guy that actually posted an ad. He was selling I think it was 5 reels. He was selling 3 Daiwa Stees, which is Daiwa's top of the line reel. And then he was selling a Shimano Core 100 MG7 and a Shimano Antares. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's pretty much the Japanese version of the Callus. It's really high end, really nice, and he wanted $1,500 for it. So I didn't want to pay $1,500, and I shot him an email or a message, and I said, I'll give you $1,300. Tried to talk him down, and he said he already had someone that was interested in buying them. So long story short, he ended up contacting me about a week later and said that it fell through, and that he would offer me $1,300 for those reels. And I said yes right away. So to put it in perspective, each one of these reels, the Zillion or the Stees, each one of those reels is $500 a piece. $500, and each one of the reels that he was selling was barely even used. Like he said, he barely even used them. So here's one of the Steez. This is Steez EX100 XS. This has like the purple accents. Really, really nice. 7.9 gear ratio. I got to use it yesterday, and man, is it awesome. I never thought I'd be able to own one of these, but once I saw that deal, I had to do it. It is worth every penny. It's smooth. It can cast, like, I mean, I thought I was gonna cast all the line that I had put on the reel off there, but it can cast really well. And then just the craftsmanship, everything. It's built in Japan, so you know you're gonna get a quality reel. And it's just, I mean, I cannot believe how smooth it is. Like, that's how, it's so quiet. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm not the type of guy that's gonna go spend $500 on a reel like that. So when a deal like that came around, I was gonna, you know, jump on it. And plus I had sold most of my reels, and so I really didn't have to pay any extra money towards this deal. So I got two of these, the purple ones, and then I got two, or one more. This is the Steez 100 SHA. This is 7.1. Has the red accents. These are the older models. They don't make these anymore. The new Steez actually has the TWS. It's like a whole new reel. I didn't like it, well, the way it looked anyways, but this reel is like 5.4 ounces and it's super smooth. It's just, it's an awesome reel. I'm really gonna like it when you're out there all day, you know, casting and everything. You're gonna want a really light reel, so it's perfect. Next, here's another one of those Steez. This is the 103H. This is a 6.3 gear ratio. And this is actually on my new custom rod that I got this is from Southern Custom Rods. That he makes awesome, his name's Dom, he makes some awesome custom rods. He'll make anything you need, just tell him what you want. And I told him I was throwing really, really light crankbaits, small crankbaits on this. And that's what I wanted, and he made it, and it's perfect. I mean, I was whipping it out there, just really nice rod. Next, this is the Shimano Antares, I think it's called. But I was really overwhelmed, that's a good word, when I got this reel. I put it on my rod, and it is pretty big. I mean, here's my hand. I have a pretty small hand, but there's the size of my hand compared to the reel. It's pretty big. But compared to the Callus, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. But the Callus was a really heavy reel. People did not like it because of how heavy it was. I think it was like 9 ounces, but this one's they dropped the weight on this one. This is 7 ounces. So it's really not that bad. 7 ounces is about the weight of the Corrado. So this is, I mean, this is the Japanese version of the Callus, and it's retails for $5.99, and it was new. It was like brand new. So this is another reel I got in that deal. Super smooth. Just very impressed with it. For being so big, it's just kind of hard. If you don't have big hands, it's kind of hard to palm it. It's something I have to get used to, but I love it. Casts really far, very, very, very smooth. I think the smoothest reel I've ever used. It's easy to mess with the brakes and everything. So yesterday I was throwing, well, I was trying to get some footage of it, but my GoPro's crapped out on me. I'll have to get to that later on in this video because I have some questions for you guys. But I was throwing this, this is the Demon Structure jig that I make. This is in black and blue. I haven't put this color up on the website yet, but I'm gonna do it. So I was throwing that. This is a 1/2 ounce, and then I was throwing an Absolute Crawl, and this is the Sapphire color. This will be coming soon too. I haven't really talked about much about the Absolute Crawl, but it's got these arms. It's perfect for at the jig trailer. It moves really easily through the water, so, and it flaps its arms and stuff like that. So you're flipping and stuff like that on the fall, you're gonna have that perfect action, and you can use that as a swim jig trailer too. So perfect for that. But that's it. Those are all the reels I'm using now. So I really stepped up my game in the reels. So I will not have to use another reel for a long time. I don't think I'll be buying reels for a long time. As long as I keep these clean and keep the maintenance on these, keep up with it, then it should be good. Now I'm just gonna show you some stuff I got going on with the website. The nasty sticks, they're coming back. This is, it's a stick bait. It's 5 1/4 inches, just a little bit smaller diameter than your normal Senko, but it's an awesome bait. It's just the plastic I use is very soft, so I do really well on these on Wacky Rig, or you can Texas rig them. But I got a ton of colors I'm going to put on the website, so those should be coming fairly soon. I'm guessing I'm hopefully going to do it tonight or tomorrow, so I'm going to post this video tonight so you guys can see it. Then I'm just filling the rest of the orders that I got going on right now. These will all be tied. These are all from some orders that I've been filling. But next I've got, this is the new Shad series of colors I got coming out for the Demon Jig and the Demon Vibe. You've got the Okeechobee Shad, Purple Shad, Green Shiner, and this is the Killer Crappie. If you can see, it's an awesome pattern. I don't know if you can get a good look at this on the head. It's got a really cool pattern on the head. It's kind of like a silver flake with a white base. Really cool. I'm gonna do really well on this where I fish, because the crappie in the spring go crazy and the bass just devour them. So next I got the finesse jigs coming out. Just a variety of colors right here. I got 2 other colors I'm going to be posting, but they're in my tackle box right now. But yeah, they're going to be awesome. The Absolute Crawl will work perfectly on these. All hand tied, so you're not going to get those rubber bands that they usually put on jigs that, you know, dry rot really easily. So those will be coming too. Those will be hitting the website. Some other new colors of jigs, you'll have to look them up. They'll be on the Demon Structure jig. There'll be some new colors. And then I'm working on getting you guys some hats. Finally. So I thought these were awesome trucker hats. Especially this color. It's got the perfect color for Nasty Ave baits. Tell me what you guys think. It's a snapback, so I already have the design I'm gonna do. I was just trying to see which kind of hat I wanted to use. And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, here's the other. This is that other reel I didn't show you. This is the Shimano core. This supposedly everyone says this is one of the best reels Shimano ever made. They don't make it anymore. I don't know why they stopped, but this one's actually made in Japan. As you can see, well, it's on the sticker, but brand new. This was in that deal too, so can't wait to use it. It's a 7.1 gear ratio reel, so really excited. Oh yeah, so let me talk about this GoPro problem I have. I'm sure one of you guys know what to do. All right. Oh yeah, how do you like my beard? It's No Shape November, and plus I've been off for like a month off of work, so because of the baby. So I've just been growing out the beard. Never had it this long, so it's pretty awesome. Probably won't even recognize me. But recently I bought new mounts for my GoPros. This is the well, you can put the clip anywhere, but you can put it on your hat. So I've got a GoPro Hero 3 and a GoPro Hero 2. I've had problems with my Hero 3 before. It had a problem with when I was videotaping, it would just shut off on its own. It wouldn't turn off, it would it would stop from filming, and then it would just freeze. I don't know if, I think it was the SD card before, because I had changed it out and put a new one in there, and it worked fine for a long time. And then now I'm just having that problem again. I was out there yesterday fishing, killing it. I caught like, I caught 18 fish in a really high pressure lake, so I was really stoked, but the stupid GoPro wouldn't work, so I couldn't get any footage for you guys. But I was filming when I first got there, and it just did the beep 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 beep, and it stopped filming, like if you had pressed the button, and then it just froze. And the only way to stop to unfreeze is you take out the battery, put it back in, do it all over again, but it'd freeze again. So I don't know what the problem is. I even changed the SD card while I was out there, and the same problem happened. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I'll use the chesty mount. This is the new chesty mount that I got. And I was using my GoPro Hero 2. And it did the same thing. I don't know what the deal was. It froze. I don't know if it wasn't even cold out, so I don't think it was anything to do with the weather. I don't know what it was. But if you guys know, please let me know, because it's really frustrating when you get out there. And I've had this problem happen before, and you've charged all your batteries and you're ready to fish, and you're catching all these fish, but you can't get it on film because your camera's not working. It's really frustrating. Anyways, and then another question. So this is going to be sitting, this is my chest right here where my hand is. It's sitting up against here, up against my chest, and then the GoPro doesn't go back any further. I don't understand. Maybe I have it came like this. I figured it would work. I've seen people where I have it where the GoPro is sitting like this, so you can film forward, but I can't push it back any further. See, it stops right there. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Please let me know, leave comments so I can figure this out. It's really frustrating. But yeah, that was my dilemma for yesterday. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Just been really busy with the baby, but I couldn't be happier. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.